Okay, so we're going to do the rotation tessellation, and we're going to start with an equilateral triangle. So first, draw a segment, then select both the points and the segment, double click up here to mark it as center, then go transform, rotate 60 degrees. So I'll look slightly different because I'm on a Mac, but it's the same general principle. Double click here to mark as center, transform, rotate 60 degrees. Okay, so now we have our equilateral triangle. So now we go to one of the sides of the triangle and make a few points and connect them with segments to make like a jagged edge. I'm just doing it real simple so that it's quick for the tutorial. Then double click this point to mark it as center and highlight everything that you just drew. And then we're going to transform, rotate 60 degrees. Then select the bottom segment, only the segment, not the points. Go construct, midpoint. Then make a point about there inside the triangle. Connect it with segments. Then double click on the midpoint to mark that as center and highlight what you just did. Then go rotate 180 degrees. So now you've got your shape. You can hide the original triangle. Okay, so I'm not going to get too creative because it's just a tutorial. So that looks like a bird to me. So I'm going to color it. Click and hold on that and then select the middle one. Then select all the dots in order to color it. Double click on the last one, and then you can go to display color to change the color. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of get rid of these dots and just kind of make it pretty a little bit. I'm going to make everything blue, and then point style I'm going to change to dot so that they're hardly there. Then I'm just going to give it an eye, but I want that one to be bigger. And then you can use the line tools, the circle tools to add some sort of design. Like I said, I'm just making a really simple one for the display purposes. Okay, so now you've got your shape and it's all done, and it's done nicer than this. This is real quick. Then click up at the top vertex, double click it to mark as center, take the whole thing, transform, rotate 60 degrees, and then do it again. Do it 6 times around. Then go back and display your triangle. And you want to find the midpoint and double click to mark it as center. And then you can hide that again. So we've just marked our midpoint as the center. We're going to highlight the whole thing, transform, rotate 180. Okay, so now they fit together. Now I'm going to translate it. So I need to find what fits where. So if I were going to have this side by side, this point would fit into this point. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do transform, mark vector. Then I'm going to once again highlight the whole thing, transform, translate. And because I'm kind of off the screen here, because I'm only using my laptop and it's kind of little, I missed a few lines. So make sure you don't do that when you're doing yours for your project. Okay, I don't want them to all be the same color, so I'm just going to select every other one. I'm going to go to display, color, unless it is weird, okay. And then I'm going to change it to a different color. I don't know. So this isn't super pretty, but you can see how I'm doing it. Okay, then the last thing, text box. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So you need to title it, and then you need to put your name here, and then your class period. And then you can go to print preview to see how it'll look. And this is different on the ones at school. You need to click the fit to page option to see how it'll look. You need at least 18 of the little tiles. More is better. And that's it for your rotation tessellation.